everybody and welcome back to another Make Me Ramble episode. So guys, there's so much stuff that's come out recently. I don't know where to begin. I have no idea where to begin, but I am going to begin somewhere, and that is going to be with the thank you video that I did a couple of weeks ago. The responses and the likes on that are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much guys for all your continued support and subscriptions and things like that. And for you old timers, for you newcomers, just thank you ever so much. It's brilliant. Now, I did mention that there was going to be a second and third place prize. If I didn't, which I can't quite remember, I'm mentioning it now, guys. There is going to be a second and third place prize, as well as the first place prize, which is going to be a custom Big Gribbly from me to you. You get to stick with that every step of the way and get to watch its progression on the channel and stuff like that until it gets shipped to you. But anyway, so what are these fantastic prizes going to be? Well, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really have, again, that much money at the moment, so it's going to be something that is basically I've had for a little while that I pretty much am sure I'm never going to paint. So it's a case of I'm going to hand them on to you guys. It's a little thank you from me to you. So the third place prize is going to be a Robots Dreadball team, which is a pretty nice, that's a semantic thing. And it's also going to be the Wild West Exodus miniature that I managed to pick up from Salute. Now, I'm never going to paint this, and it's a really nice miniature to actually build and paint and stuff. It's really incredibly detailed. What is she? Legendary Captain Nimu. I can't pronounce it, guys. I can't at all. So that's going to be the third place prize. The second place prize, let's just plop that down over there. The second place prize, guys, is going to be a Teraton Dreadball team. That's right, guys. So there's some nice big chunky Teraton beasts in there. And it's also going to be, let me plop that down somewhere else, a Kings of War Ogre Command set. Now, with this guy, this again is something that I've had for a while. All the bits are there, I think. I've not opened this for quite a while. I can't remember if I painted it. I don't think anything is painted. No, nothing's painted. Like three bits are base coated in a grey. That's basically it, guys. That's the extent of the painting that's on there. But it's all pretty much new in there with bases and stuff like that. So you guys, well, one of you guys will get that. Okay, you can do what you want with it. You can keep it. You can paint it. You can give it to someone else. You can sell it. I don't really mind. It's up to you guys what you get. What you do with it when you get it. Oh, I've got something really cool in the post there, guys. In my Black Shield, I'll talk about the Black Shield progress in just a little bit. I decided, again, this Black Shield small project is becoming a huge army, and I think, do you know what, balls to it, fuck it, whatever, I'm just going to have it as my 8th edition 40k army. I might as well, it's getting that big. I've got a shit ton of Astartes, just regular Astartes now, just for basic bog standard troops. I'm not sure whether I'm not going to have Primaris Space Marines in it yet, but we're gonna come to that again later on, guys, when I talk about some of that stuff. But what I was thinking of doing, I was thinking of getting doing some Assault Marines, because you know it doesn't hurt to have your main Astartes a little bit more mobile and stuff like that. So I went online and I actually found a really good thing, because I'm a massive sucker for some of the old school stuff, some of the old school bits. And I actually managed to find 10 of these out of production old school jump packs. They look so cool, so retro. I freaking love them. They're amazing. We've got 10 of them, plus some regular jump packs, plus some ones from Max Mini, I think. So I'm basically gonna have enough, like another maybe, I think 4, maybe at least another 14 Assault Marines, which is going to be really cool to see. I've actually got just a little sneak peek, guys. This ultra dynamic movement right here. Got this guy here jumping forward, about to slash and about to fucking lamp someone with his lightning claw. But yeah, so the Black Shield's going incredibly well. I love it. I love doing these guys. They're so easy to paint. I've managed to up my painting skills as well in regards to painting faces and stuff like that. It's just really cool. It's such a nice little project for me to get my teeth into. But I've been thinking of some other stuff for it. So aside from the whatchamacallits, the Assault Marines, the Jump Marines, I decided I need to start getting some armour and getting some vehicles and stuff. So I have got on my desk, what I've got on my desk at the moment, I have a Contemptor, guys. Now, it's a pretty cool Contemptor. I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but I decided to myself, well, I've got a Tech Marine now, so he can kind of continue the maintenance on like the Contemptor and stuff. Plus, if my whole fluff backstory stays meshed together with the whole Rogue faction, the Mechanicum, which is again just up there, guys, my Rogue Mechanicum force, it will again. I'm sure they'll be able to maintain a Contemptor Dreadnought, even if it is Lost Archaeotech or whatever. So I've got a Contemptor, and I think I'm going to get a Predator as well, and I'm going to have to start off getting some armour for these guys, because armour is going to be so important, I think, in 8th edition. So I've got 2 Rhinos that I'm going to get, and like I said, I've got one of the pre-Heresy style Predators with the dome, the dome turret and stuff, which is going to look really, really cool once I paint it all up to match my black shield. It's going to be ace. In regards to getting some of the new stuff, in fact, that's what we're gonna segue right into some of the new stuff that GW has come out with. So there's the 8th edition starter set, which looks pretty cool. Primaris Space Marines, though, I'm a little bit on the fence about them. Yes, they look cool, but I think that Games Workshop has kind of dropped the ball a little bit with them. I think that they, rather than make a whole new, bigger Space Marine, they should have just stuck with a case of, oh, this is a brand new mark of armour that our Space Marines are going to wear. And, you know, yes, there's the whole thing where it's not technically a new breed of Space Marine, it's adding upgrades to already existing Astartes, which, again, I can kind of get behind. It's just a little bit meh for me, because these Primaris Space Marines, they are essentially GW's attempt at true-scale Space Marines when you compare them to Imperial Guardsmen. But because they've altered the fluff so drastically, and they've added this new fluff in, it means that they're still not true-scale. Which means a true-scale Primaris Space Marine is like this big, like freaking massive. It's going to be huge and really, really ridiculous. I mean, am I going to get some of my black shields? I don't know. I might not, because the whole point of it is that, yes, Guilliman has a load of these Primaris Space Marines ready to rock, ready to kick ass, and ready to fuck up someone's day. But it's not a completely new breed. It's an augment. It is an upgrade to an already existing Astartes, from what I've led to believe. So it's a case of, right, okay, here's the technology to do it, and he's going to send that out to the chapters, and they're going to be able to augment their already existing battle brothers, and make them bigger, stronger, faster, harder, better, faster, stronger. Bit of Daft Punk right there. But yeah, so now this is interesting to me because, right, so Ultramarines, they're supposed to be from like a really quite a pure genetic stock in regards to Space Marines, Astartes, all that kind of like superhuman stuff. However, I really want to know what the Primaris Space Marines are going to look like from different chapters. Now, if the Primaris gene is again derived from Primarch genetic material, are we going to see things like Blood Angels with actual angel wings, rather than the mechanised technology-based wings that they have, because it comes from Sanguinius? Are we going to see huge fuck-off werewolf Space Marines, like 13th Company Wolfen, just on fucking steroids? Are we going to see Salamander Space Marines with, like, crazy scales and stuff? The Onyx Dragons, are they going to go fucking mental and be some crazy, like, dragon things or, like, spikes sticking out everywhere? And all those other crazy Space Marine chapters in between. Are they going to add more scope for conversions and stuff because of the whole fact that they are upgrading existing Astartes? Is it going to make those racial chapter traits of those Space Marines more pronounced? Is it going to do that? And I think that's cool. I like that. I can get behind that part of the fluff. But I just think GW should have done it a little bit better. They should have executed it a smidge better. How much battery have I got left? I've got 1 bar. Right, we should be good for this. So the Primaris Space Marines look awesome in regards to their physical look, but again, fluff-wise, not the greatest fan. However, the other half of the new starter box is some Nurgle things, which are friggin' awesome. Although, I don't understand how these regular Nurgle Marines are the same size as Primaris Space Marines if they're just wearing regular power armor, all that kind of stuff. Again, plot hole there. I think GW just wanted to make a brand new starter set with some really big, imposing miniatures to catch people's eye. That's what I think. But anyway, the Nurgle stuff looks fucking amazing. Those regular, like, Nurgle Marines, they just look ace. I mean, they are the epitome of Nurgle. There's that crazy flyer thing, which is like a plague drone slash Mechanicum thing with the three whatchamacallit. Basically looks like a flying fidget spinner, essentially. So there's that. That looks really, really cool. I really hope we're going to see like a standalone Nurgle book, although I'm not too sure what's going to happen because the rule books have changed, and it seems like they're kind of going away from codexes, which upsets me greatly because I've got a huge 7th edition codex collection, and it's just all gone to waste, and I'm really, really gutted about that. But what have we got? We've got 2 core books for the Imperium, 2 core books for Xenos, and 1 core book for Chaos. Yeah, again, Chaos getting dicked on all the time. Just full on getting shit on. It's like there's just a fucking gigantic GW arse just fucking pouring diarrhea dog shit all over them. I mean, we could get some awesome stuff. You know, that whole Nurgle, the new Nurgle stuff could be in there. However, it's a case of these are going to be like the core rules for the races, and then they're going to release the factions. So, from the orcs and stuff, are we going to get things like, I don't know, are they going to go back to the codexes? Are they going to bring out something like Codex Evil Sons, Codex Goths, Codex Death Skulls? For Eldar, are they going to do things like Codex Harlequins again? Are they going to do like Codex Dark Eldar, all that kind of stuff, and bring that out? For the Space Marines, are they going to have, again, the individual Space Marine chapter codexes deriving from those books? Because I think that the book 1 and 2 of the Imperium, I think that's going to have, like, most Imperial Guard. It's going to have, like, your Sisters of Battle, Sisters of Silence, Custodes, the Assassinorium, all that kind of stuff. It's going to have that in there. And then just core Space Marine rules with all the cool stuff. Speaking of other cool stuff they have, I know it's a bit of a touchy subject with people, but I really fucking love that new hovering Land Raider. It just looks fucking ace. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's really shit. They don't have hover vehicles in the 31st millennium. It looks so dumb. Well, actually, hover rhinos and hover Land Raider, hover vehicles in general, they were used in the Heresy. Now, if Guilliman is going back on the whole dogmatic view that the Mechanicum has with technology and stuff, being completely technophobes in regards to creating new stuff, are they going to... I mean, this is obviously... It's either going to be a new thing, or it's going to be an existing STC construct, an existing standard template construct. So it's going to be interesting, but I love the look of it. I like how it kind of looks extra wide, a little bit longer. I like the turret on the top. It's got like a Predator turret. It looks really, really cool. I'm liking it. I'm going to get one for my Black Shields, I think. And again, you might be thinking, yeah, but Jersey man, what about your Black Shields? They're cut off from the Imperium in your own fluff, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, you naysayers, I will have you know that my Black Shields often go on raiding runs on Imperial supply lines. And on those raiding runs on Imperial supply lines, they might have picked up the technology to make Primaris Space Marines. They also might have stolen a couple of the new vehicles that are coming out. So that is how I'm going to justify it, and it's going to be a glorious mix of old versus new in regards to rules, hobbies, and modelling, and miniature-wise, because I just love the whole mashing of it all together. It's just going to look awesome on the battlefield. I mean, it's one of those things, it's like, should I do a Black Shield Armies on Parade board this year? I don't know if I'm going to get time, to be honest, because, like I say, getting married in October, I don't think I'm going to have time personally. But maybe for next year, it might give me a chance to get some of the new terrain and stuff like that, and you know, and build up something really, really cool, like a really epic board or something like that. So we'll see. We'll have to see. I have to keep you posted on that one. But yeah, there's another thing. Oh my god, controversy. I'm gonna have to have a sip of this brew just before I get onto this controversy in just a second. Fuck me, that's hot. Right, guys. So the controversy, as it is. So, the Emperor is dead. Supposedly. Right, guys, so this is the thing. Everyone's kind of bandwagoning. They're going, oh my god, the Emperor's dead. They've killed off the Emperor. Oh no, everything's gone on. There's too much change. I could cope with so much, but now I can't cope with all this extra change and all this time. I don't think they're going to kill off the Emperor. There's like a tiny little passage that someone leaked, or GW leaked, or something like that, and it's got it smeared out, blah blah blah, and it's like, Emperor of Mankind, you can just about make out the word dead in the sentence. I don't think that's happened. That's going to happen. I think that the custodies that were with him were probably dead. But end of the day, they're not going to kill off Big E. They're shunting the story along massively. But I think killing off Big E is just going to be a little bit too Biggie Smalls. He's a murderer. But yeah, so I don't think they're going to do that. That's too drastic. I think they've learned from Age of Sigmar. Not to change stuff too fast, because let's face it, none of us like change at all in the slightest. Killing off Big E, as well as Gulliman coming back, as well as these Primaris Space Marines coming back, as well as the Indominus Crusade, all that, it's just too much at one time, and I think GW are wise to that. So I think they're just fucking with you, for all you people that think he's dead. And do you know what? If he is dead, he's going to come back, and it's going to be awesome, and they're going to have a miniature for him at the end of the day, because the Emperor's a perpetual. That's how Vulcan got it. So he's just going to die, and he's going to regenerate. Yeah, the Eternity Gate might fuck shit up on Terra for a little while, but he's going to come back, get back in his pimp throne and be like, close the doors, bitches. So he's just going to do that. Anyway. I mean, I don't really know what else to talk about. There's loads more little bits that I kind of want to talk about, but it's all pure speculation at this moment in time. Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of other stuff, I accidentally ordered loads of stuff on eBay. Although, amongst one of the things, I actually managed to get hold of for a reasonable price. Does anyone remember the Necromunda bulkheads? There was 4 of them, 4 different ones, 4 different bulkheads. I managed to pick up 4 of them for a £5, including free postage, which is really, really good. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to make I'm going to find out someone who knows how to make casts of stuff, and I'm going to try and get loads of reproductions made of them, because I want to do a really big set piece. I'm probably going to use that for my Armies on Parade board. But I also want to make some cool terrain and stuff like that, just for a bit of something different to do. Also, I want to make some terrain for my friend's shop. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a plug here, guys. Now, I'm going to put the link again in the doobly-doo down below. I spoke about this briefly. My good friend Dan has actually made he's actually started his own wargaming business. His store is called Stormforged Hobbies and Games. It's on Facebook. Again, I'll link you in the doobly-doo down below. And it is in, my own backyard. It's in my hometown. And it's really, really awesome. He's going to be stocking loads of stuff. The space he's got is amazing. There's going to be loads of room for gaming tables and stuff. And I think I'm going to try and get some coverage of it when it's actually up and running and when it's done. So stay tuned for that. But if you guys are thinking of getting anything, if you guys are thinking of ordering the new 40k stuff, please go through on the Stormforge, on the link in the doobly-doo down below. Email him, get him to pre-order it for you. It would massively help him out, especially whilst getting started. I've been doing my best to help out, and I've sorted him out, a bunch of like fantasy terrain and all bits and bobs like that. I've helped paint walls and stuff, and get IKEA furniture. I'm going to be building that soon this week as well, I think. But guys, for someone going alone in their own, starting a business on their own, it's a tough prospect. I know firsthand. I tried to start my own computer repair business, and it completely flopped. And that's because I barely had any help at the start, and that early bit of help, that early boost that you can give a new business is so important, so influential in how well they're going to do. Because my friend has put all his eggs in one basket right here, and I wanted to make it work for him. I really totally want it to work. Because it's just going to be awesome. It's going to be a new wargaming store where I am to go and hang out, meet new people, have games, just go for a chill, that kind of stuff. It's going to be awesome, guys. So I'm going to put a link in the doobly-doo down below. Please go and visit the Stormforge. Please give it a like. Please follow the page. Please order your new 40k stuff through Dan, because it's going to be absolutely awesome when it's all up and running. And, you guys will be able to come down and see it all and stuff like that. But I'm going to try and give you a guided tour when it's all up and running and all done. It's going to look awesome, guys. Trust me, it's going to be amazing. But anyway, how long have I waffled on for now? I've waffled on for I can't actually see. It's not actually there. Where's my HUD gone on this? Please hope this is recorded. If this hasn't recorded, I'm going to fall over shit that's on the floor, apparently. I'm going to be very, very cross. Anyway, guys, I think I've rambled on for a little bit. Tell me in the comments, in the doobly down below, what do you think of this new GW stuff? What do you think of the crazy flying Land Raider? What do you think of the rumours that Big E is dead? Just tell me your thoughts on the whole new stuff that's coming out. And like I said, don't forget to visit the Stormforge. Don't forget to tune in. Thursday, guys. Thursday. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday for the results of the competition. I'm just editing this together now, and I realise I don't know what day it was. So yeah, Thursday will be the results. That is Thursday the... Once I get my calendar up, because I know no dates. It'll be Thursday the 8th of June is when the results of the competition will be up. I'll put it in the doobly-doo down below. The official drawing of it will be on Thursday. Okay guys, back with the rest of what's left of the show. Results of the competition, when I'll be announcing the third, second and first prize. And yeah guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe if it's the first time you're watching this. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys again in the next video. So, see you now, and goodbye guys.